Greetings in the name of the Most High, Jehovah God. Right. Right now, yeah, we're going to get up and live a little bit because this presentation will be very significant, and the reason why we are doing this presentation is because we had a brother who died from colon cancer that went to his liver, and he lost. In fact, the medical system in Canada took out 80% of his liver. 80%. And a lot of the time when you remove part of the liver can regenerate, but this particular individual had cancer there. The cancer moved from his colon to his liver. And we knew him very well, right? Yes, and he died from colon cancer that went to his liver. And then we just found out today that another friend of mine, who the schoolmate, also just was diagnosed with liver cancer. And the cancer went to his lung. Right? And that's why I said that if you have good liver function, cancer is very difficult to get into the system. The liver is very significant. And because the liver have over 500 functions, we try to go through a phase 1 and phase 2 detoxification of that organ. Now phase 1 is mostly water soluble. Phase 2 is enzyme function. Now if the phase 1 detoxification of the liver is not completed properly, some of the toxins will accumulate in the liver again, and then phase 2 detoxification of the liver will become more difficult, and then you can harm the whole body, including your cells. If you don't know how to do the phase 1 and phase 2 detoxification of your liver, you see, and that's what we're going to teach you tonight, how to do the phase 1 and phase 2 detoxification of the liver. All right. For the group, we have a group. For the group, anybody in the group wants to go on this particular program, you can. And again, you can call Angel on hand, and her number is 888-971-1757 if you are in a group. And let Angel know you want to go on the phase 1 and phase 2 detoxification of your liver. Home remedies. We're going to show you how you can do that now. Over here. Now, a lot of the time on the phase 1 and phase 2 detoxification, there are foods that you can use to help with the phase 2 detoxification of the liver. As I said before, phase 1 is water soluble. And in terms of phase 1, if you don't complete phase 1 properly, you're going to have troubles doing phase 2, and you will get harmed by the same detoxification program that you are trying to do on the liver. If you don't complete phase 1 and you don't complete phase 2, you're going to harm yourself and you could get lung cancer. So we have to teach you how to do the phase 1 and phase 2 detoxification of your liver. And in the book we have coming out called Natural Healing of the Body, we're going to have all these information in the book to teach you how to keep your liver well. To me, the liver is the most active workaholic in your body. It is the most filter of the blood. He got a SWAT team. And why do you get hepatitis B and C? Why do you get cirrhosis? Why do you get liver cancer? Huh? Why do you get masses in your liver? Why do you get a fatty liver? It's because the SWAT team ain't working properly. So if your SWAT team in your liver ain't working well, your liver can never give you protection. And your liver don't take a rest. It works every day. Hard. It secretes 1 quart of bile per day. Every day. Your liver produces 1 quart of bile per day. You understand? Very significant for us to know. So look what you're going to get. We're going to have turmeric. Turmeric is very important not only for the liver, but turmeric is very important for phase 2 detoxification of the liver. Turmeric is also important in helping the glutathione factors of the liver. Ginger, you have to have that. And you have to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 grain of garlic. Do not buy the garlic from the Chinese people. Look for the aged garlic. You know what I mean? Aged, A-G-E-D, aged garlic from the Wakanuna people. Get it from them. Alright? Who want to come and talk about garlic and no good? Well, rest you all say because garlic is the boss. The boss of all bosses. Alright? And we're going to have some what? We're going to have, in case the woman have breast cancer, we can use some EDT or some MSM or some EDTA. And we're going to show to use those. Alright? And we're going to have some what? Over here, we have some sorrel. Do not boil the sorrel, but soak it until the water gets red. If the sorrel is dry, like I have it over here, you're going to soak it. If it's green, if it's fresh, you're going to blend it. Don't forget, if it's dry, soak it in some distilled water. Or if it's fresh, you're going to blend it. Alright? You're going to have some pink grapefruit juice. That also helps with phase 2 detoxification of the liver. If you are taking a calcium channel blocker, that's if you have high blood pressure now. And if you're taking nifedipine or Novax, these are drugs that blocks calcium, then you do not want to drink grapefruit juice because grapefruit juice have a compound called naringin that will potentiate the calcium channel blocker that you are taking for high blood pressure. So if you are taking a calcium blocker, do not take grapefruit juice at all. Leave it out. Alright, don't forget that. Then you're going to have your sorrel right here after you soak it overnight. And then you're going to have your blood and cell builder and cleanser of the cells. Look at right over here. We'll have it right here. And this is mixed up of sea moss, sorrel, Romania, you know what I mean, burdock, you know what I'm saying, echinacea, chaga mushroom, gandadoma mushroom, reishi mushroom, shiitake mushroom, sorrel, you understand, to build the blood, corn silk or corn beer, they all inside here. That's for me and my family, you know, but we have it over here. And you're going to have some coconut water. If you don't have coconut water, you can use cane juice. Don't forget, cane juice or coconut water, or you can mix them together. Alright? And you're going to have some tangerine in season. Always try to use your fruits when they are in season, because they correspond to your bloodstream. Don't forget that. That's why you have to eat the foods that is in your environment. You can't eat another man's food, diet, because the food in your environment will correspond to your blood. That's very significant. So because they are in season now, you're going to use them. Very important for phase 2 detoxification of the liver. Tangerine, grapefruit. Don't forget the skin of those. Alright? Don't forget that now. Right? So, this is what we're going to have. And some herbs. And we're going to increase the function of glutathione. And in order for us to prevent vitamin C and vitamin E oxidation in the cells, we're going to increase the function of glutathione, which will replenish your vitamin C and your vitamin E to work for you as antioxidants. Alright? We're going to come back to that. So let's go and see how we're going to work over here. Yeah. We're going to come back and make a nice little juice and show you how you can increase the function of your liver in phase 1 and phase 2 detoxification. And if you follow my program, your cancer in your liver will go away. Trust me. If you follow my program, your cancer in your lung will go away. It will be gone. Your tumors in your liver will go, because why? I'm going to show you how to increase your SWAT team in your liver to kill them cancer cells and to kill them tumors. You understand? Everything is found in nature, you know. You want to stay over here?
No. You take the computer.
All right, wonderful. Let me bring the computer over here so we could teach the people. We can teach the people, you know. All right, so the liver, don't forget this herbalist Patrick Dells, presentation tonight is your liver in harmony and disease. Your liver in harmony and disease. The most workaholic is this organ. He don't stop work. He work every day, every minute of the day. Every quarter of blood comes through him every minute. One quarter of blood flows through this organ every minute. 1 quart of blood flows through him every minute. And 1 quart of bile is produced by him every day. Your liver. You know what I mean? So you don't have to be no expert once you know the body function. You know what I mean? God teaches us a lot of things about the body, you know. Tell us what to eat. So 1 quart of blood flows through this organ every single minute. So you have to keep him healthy. He's a workaholic. He works for you. Plus he have a SWAT team of macrophages to kill anything coming inside him. So why you get liver cancer? Why you get hepatitis B and C? Why you get cirrhosis of the liver? Why you get scarring of the liver? Why you get a fatty liver? You know what I mean? Why you get diabetes? Because him is not working well. And 90%, or I'd say 80 to 90% of the world's population have bad liver health. That's a fact. 80 to 90% of the world's population have bad liver health.
Can people do this if they don't have cancer?
Oh, sure, I'm doing it now. I don't have cancer. It's not a program if you have cancer. It's a program to create phase 1 and phase 2 detoxification of this organ. But if you have cancer, it will help to remove the cancer from this organ if you have it, if you have the disease. Because you are going to increase the function of your SWAT team. The Kupffer cells, they call them in the medical system. You're going to increase those. And once you increase them, then you increase your macrophages. Your enzyme functions are good. Any kind of cancer in your liver will die. And let them know that too. Because we have patients who don't have liver cancer no more. We have patients who don't have lung cancer no more. And everything we use from the earth. Because chemotherapy didn't work for them. You know what I'm saying? So, let's go and see how we're going to work it out. All right, now, so we know the liver. What are the functions of the liver? Your liver breaks down proteins. Now, I'm only giving you a few of the things that your liver do. A few of them. Break down protein, amino acids, clotting factors. So when you have all these embolism and all these thrombosis and DVT, deep vein thrombosis, you have clot coming all over the body. You have a clot moving from from your leg, going into your lung, embolism. You have thrombosis. You can't clot well. That's your liver. Your liver break down protein, amino acid, and clotting factors. Break down proteins, the amino acids, and it deals with your clotting factors. So if your liver ain't working well, your platelets won't work well, because your platelets have to deal with your clotting factors also, part of the white blood cell system. But your liver is very significant, because 1 quart of blood flows through that organ every minute. And if it don't work well, the blood going to clot prematurely. Let them PhD boy know that now too. That's a fact. So it breaks down protein, amino acids, and it deals with your clotting factors. It produces bile. 1 quart of bile is produced by your liver every day. So if the bile is produced in your liver, and you have toxins coming back from your intestines, the bowel that is, you're going to have toxic bile. And if you have toxic bile, you're going to get gallstones. And if you have toxic bile going back into your intestines, you're going to get gastritis, and you're going to get what? Ulcers too. From toxic bile. Acids though. Acidosis. Your liver stores nutrients. Your liver stores B12. Your liver stores iron. Your liver stores sugar and releases it back in the bloodstream as glycogen. See here? It regulates your blood sugar levels by creating glycogen. So not only your pancreas works on your glucose levels, your liver does. Your liver regulates it because your pancreas is stuck under the right lobe of your liver. And your gallbladder is stuck under the left lobe of your liver. So your liver regulates your blood sugar levels by creating glycogen. So whenever your blood sugar becomes low, your adrenal glands on top of your kidney, which is part of the endocrine system, will send a signal to your liver to release wet sugar back into the blood. So your liver regulates everything. He's the regulator. Your liver creates cholesterol and most soluble protein in the blood like albumin. And that's why when you take a liver profile test, the doctor looks for the albumin levels too. It's a protein. The most abundant protein in the blood. C, CA 15.3. CEA. Your liver creates cholesterol and most soluble protein in the blood like albumin. Your liver assists in the metabolism of thyroid hormone, your thyroid gland. And that's why when a lot of women and men have an underactive thyroid gland, we go to the liver. If they have an overactive gland, we go to the parathyroid, or we go to the pituitary gland. But once the thyroid gland is overactive, we go straight to the liver for T3, T4, thyroxine 3, thyroxine 4, because your liver assists in the metabolism of your thyroid hormone, thyroxine 3, thyroxine 4. Your liver excretes old used up hormones like what? Like estrogen, and breaks the estrogen down into the least effective estrogen called estriol to be excreted in the bowels, in the waste. Your liver excretes all used up hormones like estrogen, insulin, cholesterol. It also excretes residues from insecticides. Your liver also breaks down and excretes toxin from what? Prescription drugs, alcohol, ammonia from flesh foods. Because once you're eating flesh foods, it breaks down into ammonia. And your liver has to get rid of all the ammonia. And that's the reason why we said to you, you must put ginger in your meat, in your flesh foods, to help the... You must put this food herb in your flesh foods to break down ammonia better in your liver. So your liver does that. It excretes all used up hormones like estrogen, insulin, cholesterol, residues from insecticide, prescription drugs, alcohol, ammonia. And ammonia is what? Ammonia is a byproduct of muscular exertion from protein foods. Because they said to us that protein food is good for muscles. It's a building food, yes. But when you take all these proteins, heavy protein that is, it turns into ammonia. And the ammonia is a byproduct of the muscular exertion from flesh foods. Your liver gets rid of any poison that comes into our body from the air we breathe, from the water we drink, and from the food we eat. The liver does that. And I can tell you more things again that the liver does. It have over 500 functions. So it is your workhorse. So we're going to show you how to keep him well. Day by day. You know what I mean? All right? Let's go again. Are we going on to diseases of the liver cancer of the liver, cirrhosis of the liver, hepatitis B and C, fatty liver, scarring of the liver, you know what I mean? You know, liver stagnation, eczema come from bad liver health. You know what I mean? Gallbladder troubles come from bad liver health. Pancreatic troubles come from bad liver health. You know what I mean? Troubles in the heart come from bad liver health. Troubles in the kidney come from bad liver health. Troubles in the lung come from bad liver health. Because it is the most filter of the blood. All right, don't forget that. But the most important job of your liver is the disposal of bodily waste, and the liver also decides on how to process thousands of unnatural body chemicals that we are exposed to on a daily basis. That's the most important job of the liver. So, it disposes body waste, and your liver decides how to process thousands upon thousands and hundreds upon hundreds of unnatural body chemicals that we are exposed to on a daily basis, especially for people who are living in smoggy cities like China, Japan, New York, California, London. All these big cities put a strain on our liver because of what we have to inhale on a regular basis. No fresh air. Everything coming into the body is toxins and poison. So the liver has the job of disposing all these bodily waste. And your liver also decides how to process thousands of unnatural body chemicals that we are exposed to on a regular basis every single day. He's a workaholic. He keeps his skin healthy too. He keeps your eyes well too. Because when you have bad eyesight, we go to your liver. When you have sinuses, we go to your liver. You have bad skin health, we go to your liver. Because the liver is the foundation of healthy skin with the kidney and the small and the large intestines. If you have them working good, you're going to have healthy skin. Common sense. All right? If you have the liver working good, you're going to have healthy eyes. Liver enzymes. ALP is called alkaline phosphatase. So when your doctor do a test of your liver, it's called a hepatic profile test in the medical system, he's looking for the enzymes. These are your protectors. But because he look at these enzymes here and said to you, you know, all these are good, your alkaline phosphatase is good, your SGPT is good, your AST is good, your albumin level, your protein is good, your globulin is good, your protein is good, your bilirubin is good, your GGT is good. He said, oh, you have good liver health. He's not right. Because you have good enzyme function. Not because you have good enzyme function mean that your liver is healthy. Because he, the doctor, or the medical system, is only looking for tissue health of the liver. You understand? So he will tell you, because that's what he was taught in medical school, that once these are good, your liver is perfect. That's not true. This is only for tissue health. But if you don't have good 450 pathway function, phase 1 and phase 2 detoxification of the liver, you have troubles with all the enzyme too. They won't function properly. All right? So this enzyme here is very significant. If it's over 500, you get damage of the liver. He's over 500, you get damage of the liver. He go for 1,000, you have to get liver transplant. And that's the reason why you have to keep them well. Because cancer damages the enzymes. Hepatitis B and C damages the enzymes. Cirrhosis of the liver damages your enzymes. And in turn, your macrophages don't work well. So you have what we call bad liver health. And if the liver cannot do the job it's supposed to do in functioning with cholesterol, he will leave 3 of the important jobs that he's supposed to do, and he will leave you vulnerable to getting cancer now because you've been messing him up. We're going to teach you how to fix him up now. Phase 1, detoxification of the liver. When we are dealing with phase 1, we are breaking apart many chemical bonds holding toxins together. That process is called hydroxynation. When we are going through what? Phase 1, detoxification. we go in and break apart many of the chemical bonds holding toxins together, some of the water soluble. That process is called hydroxynation. And in the process, we are making these toxins in your liver now more water soluble and preparing them for phase 2. Because if we don't make them more water soluble, when they get into the phase 2 detoxification process, they will bombard the phase 2 process. And then instead of the toxins moving out, they will bombard your liver in the phase 2 program, and you will get more troubles in your liver and more troubles in your lung, because the lung and the liver work together. So you have to prepare or do phase 1 properly in order for phase 2 to work for you. I said again, you have to do phase 1 hydroxynation properly before you can make phase 2 work for you. Phase 1, break down toxins that have to be eliminated in the process. But in doing that, in phase 1, your phase 1 also make other toxins more active for phase 2 enzyme function. You follow me? So, don't forget I said that. I said phase 1 breaks down toxins that have to be eliminated. Right? But in the process of breaking them down to be eliminated, they are making more toxins. And the more toxins are more active when you get to phase 2 detoxification. Phase 2 enzyme function. It's not just taking some herbs and just cleaning your liver. It don't work like that. You have to go through a process of phase 1 and phase 2. And once you go through this process of phase 1 and phase 2, you could fix cancer in your liver. You understand? And you will help the pancreas too, same time. Right? Phase 2 is going through a process of glutathione and antioxidants and enzymes. You know what I mean? Like the quinone reductase. Phase 2. Phase 2 deals with over 100 enzymes. So 100 enzymes work in phase 2, going through what we call the 450 system or pathway. And that's the reason why I said that once your colon is bombarded with toxins, and the toxins come back into the portal vessel, into your liver must go through that phase of your 450 system pathway to remove these toxins. If these toxins do not remove, you're going to get cancer in your liver long term. Or you will have some troubles elsewhere in the body because your liver will not be able to to clean or filter the blood well. Now, in phase 2, we go to the quinone reductase and we go to the enzymes because we are functioning in the pancreas at the same time. And we go to what? NAC. We go into all the antioxidants and we go to the foods that help with phase 2 detoxification. Now let's look at the glutathione. You see this here? Him? He is abundant in the body. He is also found in your cells. Hear what he does. In phase 2, he replenishes vitamin C and vitamin E when they are in your cells, being acting as an antioxidant. These two here, C and E, they themselves become oxidized, and they could damage the cells in the process. But glutathione replenishes them, and they start over again for your protection. Glutathione neutralizes free radicals. Glutathione improves immune function. Glutathione is abundant in your white blood cells. Glutathione helps in the production and the defense and the repair of your DNA, which is the management of your cells. But we need him, and a lot of people pop them in the pills. But a lot of the time you pop the pills or the capsules in the glutathione, they don't work for you. So you have to go to the food that have them now. Watermelon, grapefruit, tangerine, cantaloupe, parsley. All of them foods have glutathione. You know what I mean? And NAC, the amino acid NAC. It also creates glutathione because he is the most abundant antioxidant in your body. So for the phase 2 detoxification process, we must increase the function of the glutathione, but we also going to use the foods now that have glutathione to help the liver and help the cells with the enzyme function to remove all the excessive amount of toxins that coming from phase 1 detoxification. You understand? Must do that. Right? So phase 2. Once you finish with phase 1, and phase 1 increases more toxins, going to the enzyme function of phase 2, we must increase the function now of glutathione to replenish your vitamin C, vitamin E, neutralize the free radicals, improve immune function, abundant in your white blood cells, keep the white blood cells healthy, help in the production and defense and repair of your DNA. Because that's how you get damaged and get cancer, when your DNA becomes damaged by free radicals, the nucleus in the cells. So we do what? Cell protector. Protect your cells. Antioxidants. All right. Now, when you have a viral infection in your liver, like hepatitis B and C, we like to fool the virus, you know. Lemon balm, isotese, thyme, garlic, hyssop, vitamin C. We're going to show you to fool the virus. Liver supportive juice. So we're going to make this in a little while. NAC. See this here? NAC. See him here? NAC. Must have, if you have cancer in your liver, must have NAC. You must have holy immune, which is made by an oncologist and deals with liver detoxification. You must have MGN3 that triples the macrophages and the cells, IP6 and MCP from these here. MCP, modified citrus pectin to uncoat the cancer cells. So if they move and they get killed by the immune system. Why do you think your cancer spread? Your cancer spread because your immune system is all compromised. And you're making these people and fool you all. You know what I mean? So, that's it. That's it. So, you go down, we're going to give you the herbs. You're going to go to christybooks.biz. We're going to put a program for the... We're going to put a program? Yes. We're going to put a program together for phase 2 and phase 1 detoxification of the liver. We're going to have that organized now. Turmeric, increase, phase 2. Let's go. To the other side now. Yeah. Let's go to how we do the phase 2. Alright? Now, you see we have a juicer? Do not blend these. Don't blend them. We're going to juice them. So you have to have a juicer. So we're going to juice the ginger, the turmeric, and the garlic, and we're going to have we're going to juice some beet. But we're going to also help to keep the copper first cells healthy in the process. You know what I mean? Yeah. So we're doing. Yeah. Right? So we're doing. What should we hear now? See? So don't forget, we're juicing, and after we juice, we're going to mix the others together so that we could have a good phase 2 detoxification of the liver. Alright? Come over here. So we're juicing. Mr. B. Beats have choline. Beets have choline. Beets have 5% iron. Only 5%. It don't have a lot of iron like people think it does. It don't have a lot of it. It have 10% magnesium and it have 15% calcium. Sorrel have more iron than beets. Sorrel have 22% iron. You know what I mean? Also sea moss too. it moves quicker into the bloodstream with oxygen. All right? So, juicing the beet. All right? The juicing the turmeric. The juicing turmeric. Juicing ginger. Juicing tangerine. The yellow, the more yellow it is, the better it is. Alright, don't forget, the more yellow the tangerine, the more better. Don't forget I said, you're only going to juice 6 of these. Only 6. Don't forget, only 6 you're going to juice. No more than that. Now the reason why I put a lot of ginger, you know why I put a lot of ginger in there? Ginger is my radiation. Ginger is my radiation. And the difference with the ginger and the man radiation is the ginger don't give you no side effects. It does make you maybe nauseated. You know what I mean? Or you know what I mean? But it don't give you no side effects. It's just my radiation. It burn up any kind of cancer cell. They afraid it. They're scared of it. With some baking soda. You understand? Alright. Coming for you. Coming for you. Coming for you. Coming for you. Alright, now. See what I say now? Ginger, beet, turmeric, garlic. And then you're going to do this here. You're going to put this guy. See what he does. Show them what he does. See? Blood builder. Cell builder. Nourish your cells. And build your blood. Make the blood move with oxygen. Cancer is scared of that too. Oxygen is scared of that. They could live in oxygen, you know, don't get scared. No, they don't get tired of it. They could live in oxygen, but they're also scared of oxygen now. You know what I mean? That's what he does. So, you come over here. Now, we're going to juice what we just put in the juicer for your phase 2. This is for phase 2 detoxification, not phase 1, phase 2. You're going to throw them inside the coconut water, and we're going to throw your cell cleaner and your blood builder, because lots of people who have cancer have low blood HBs. The blood low because the bone marrow is all messed up. Spleen all messed up too. Throw that inside there. Yeah? Again, all your secrets, you know. Sorrel. See me? He is that right there. Sorrel. I soak him overnight. Yeah? Put him in here. What's that? And I throw him inside here too. Yeah? And then I put a little bit of the pink grapefruit juice. If you have high blood pressure and you're taking any kind of calcium channel blocker like Novax, Alfedopin, you can leave out the grapefruit juice, okay? Or you can put a small amount. Then I put my cane juice. Yeah? Yeah, man. Yeah? How I go get sick in Babylon? Chat. Huh? How Patrick doesn't get sick in Babylon? Huh? Yeah? Alright then. You do know. Watch me now. See that? I got a sick in Babylon. I can't get sick in Babylon. You know what I mean? Because my liver gonna be healthy. That is phase 2. So phase 1, we're gonna use some herbs and lots of water. And in phase 2, we're gonna increase the function of glutathione and all the other antioxidants, because phase 2 need to be tolerated. You don't want the amount of toxins coming from phase 1 bombarding the phase 2 process. Because when the toxins from phase 1 come into phase 2 and you don't have these things here, it's going to accumulate in the cells and in the tissues because they can't move, because the enzyme function is not well. And once these toxins from phase 1 get into the tissues, you start to have more troubles in your liver. And you get lung cancer faster too. They don't tell you that though. Huh? Jehovah God give me wisdom and knowledge. You understand? So for phase 2, you're going to use these things: garlic, ginger, turmeric, pink grapefruit, sorrel, yeah? Sea moss. All of them mixed together. See sea moss in there? See sea moss there? See there? Check it out. Watch it. Come on. Show them, man. Show them. See? See it? See sea moss inside there? Watch it. Murderer. See them kill them old dirty cancer cells. See them there? See? Beet. Everything red. You know what I mean? Burdock root. All them things need to kill all them dirty boys in your liver, man. See him there? Corking back again. Boom. Yeah. Keep them closed. You know what I mean? And when you're doing the phase 2, you're using all of these things here. 2-3 glasses per day. And if you have liver cancer, I want you to go to the doctor and take an ultrasound. If you have liver cancer, if you have a tumor, if you have a fatty liver, go and take your ultrasound, do your phase 1 and phase 2 detoxification program, and then go back to your doctor and see if you're going to have a fatty liver. I doubt that. See if you're going to have high cholesterol. I doubt that. See if you're going to have diabetes mashing you up. I doubt that. See if you're going to have troubles in your lung. I doubt that. See if you're going to have troubles in your heart. I doubt that. And look at your tumor that was in your liver. 5 centimeters in your liver. 5 of them scatter in your liver. Make your liver become inert, can't function well. Go back to your doctor, take another ultrasound, and then compare your liver 2 months ago to the one after you do the phase 1 and phase 2 detoxification. I could guarantee you, you will see that tumor shrink from 5 centimeters to maybe 1 centimeter. And if you continue that with your baking soda, you're going to remove that toxin from your liver. And you will put the liver back in balance, in harmony, not with disease, in harmony. And you will see. If you have cirrhosis of the liver, do it again. If you have scarring of the liver from cirrhosis, do it. If you have hepatitis A, B, C, do it. The only difference with hepatitis is we have to change the herbs around on a regular basis to fool the virus, because after a while the virus become used to what you're doing. So we fool the virus by changing the herb every 2 weeks. And once you fool the virus, we could kill it with phase 1 and phase 2, because now you are increasing your SWAT team. So when a man go and hold a hostage in a place, in a school, who they call for? They call for the SWAT team. When the SWAT team come, what happens? They either could free the hostages and kill the intruder or the hostage taker. Huh? That's what they do. They call for the SWAT team. So when your liver is in trouble from stagnation and from cancer, you have to call your SWAT team. The key K-U-P-F-F-E-R. Kupffer cells. You have to call them into action. And when you call them into action, they start to kill them invaders. They start to kill them hostage takers that hold your liver at bay. You know what I mean? Chemotherapy don't do that. Radiation don't do that. Fried food don't do that. Barbecue food don't do that. Pork don't do it. Huh? Starches don't do it. They don't. Here what does it? Parsley, watermelon, cantaloupe, pink grapefruit, tangerines, turmeric, ginger, choline bitartrate, acetylcholine, glutathione, NAC, acetylcysteine. They does that. So you will have to use the foods in that space of time to increase your Kupffer cells. Because they are your SWAT team. And once you increase the activity of your Kupffer cells, 450 pathway, ain't nothing in your liver going to survive. Nothing. Because when the SWAT team come in to action, everybody dead. Kill everybody. Cancer cells, tumors, fatty liver, viruses, dead, gone. And you put them back to function well. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And then you put them back to function in balance with your kidney, with your small and your large intestines, and then keep the bloodstream well, and then keep the DNA well, and keep your clotting factors well, because that's what the liver does. He's your protector. He have a SWAT team that prevents you from getting cancer, any part of the body. He is your protector. You understand? So you must take care of your liver. So on the program, I don't want you to eat no fried food. I don't want you to eat no food with grease. I don't want you to eat no pork and no barbecue foods. And in that process, if you have high liver enzyme function, the herbs we're going to put on Christy books will teach you how the herbs will go into your liver and drain your liver and take the enzyme back to the normal range. Alkaline phosphatase, GGT, bilirubin, all of them will go back to normal because you're going through phase 1 and phase 2 detoxification of the liver. Doing it properly. You don't do it properly, you will have problems, troubles. You could make the liver become more toxic if you don't know how to do phase 1 and phase 2 detoxification of the liver. And that's what we're going to teach you. So KRISTYBOOKS.biz. I want you to go in that website on Friday, and I want you to download. We're going to put all the foods in there for you for at least 30 to 45 days. And you will eat the foods that will help your Kupffer cells. And if you have cancer of your liver, you're going to see that the liver cancer will start to disappear. You're going to see you're going to feel better. Your tummy going to be big. You see tummy going to go down too, because now you start to increase the cells. That is your SWAT team to kill the cancer cells. Kill the tumor in your belly, in your liver. You will see. And go back to your doctor. And you take another ultrasound and then compare it to the one that you had before. And you will see a big difference. Go back to your doctor and compare the one you had before with your enzyme function. You will see a big difference. Go back to your doctor and compare your bilirubin and see if it's high, it's going to go back to normal range. Go back to your doctor and look for your gallbladder. You will see it function better. Go back to your doctor and look at your pancreas in the ultrasound and see the shape, the size. No tumors, no masses. They're gone. Because you increase the function of what? The Kupfer cells. That kill everything that wanted to harm you. That's what it is. So that's what I do. So I'm just teaching you what I do to keep my liver well. So I don't get cancer. I don't get eye troubles. I don't get trouble with my heart. I don't get trouble with my kidney. I don't get trouble with my bowels. I don't get trouble with my skin. I don't get trouble with nowhere. Because I keep that amazing organ well. Alright? So we talked to Ambrosia today, and I'm going to tell them what the herbs to use to give you all for phase 1. And you saw phase 2 over here. Get on a good foot, man. Because cancer is on the rise, especially liver cancer. And when you have it, you ain't going to survive. Not with chemotherapy anyway. And it goes straight to your lung. Because the lung is metal and the liver is wood. What cut wood? Metal. See what I'm saying? Follow me, man. And you're going to stay well. Your family going to stay well too. You follow my programs, they're going to stay well. Leave them food, them fried food alone. Leave the pork alone. Leave the barbecue alone. Eat them once in a while. If you love them, eat them once in a while. And keep your liver healthy. Because that amazing organ called the liver could make you or break you, and it could harm you too. It has the ability to take your life. That liver have the ability to make you blind. That liver have the ability to cause you to have blood vessel disease. That liver have the ability to mash up your pancreas. Yeah, that liver have the ability to cause you to have kidney disease or gout, uric acid in the system, in the urine. That liver, if you don't take care of that liver, he could cause all these troubles in your system because he's the most filter of the blood and have over 500 functions. So you have a fatty liver. Why you have a fatty liver? Because your liver have over 500 functions. And if you are bombarding your liver with toxins, toxic bile, your liver, common sense, tell me if I'm lying, your liver will have to leave 5 things that it does to protect you, to go and compensate to the other 4 things that you're doing that's bad. And while he is leaving these 5 things that he's supposed to do to protect you, your liver becomes vulnerable of getting disease. Your liver becomes vulnerable of getting fat in the liver. Your liver becomes vulnerable of getting cirrhosis faster. Your liver becomes vulnerable of getting cancer or masses in your liver. If you have to let him leave cholesterol and do something that's negative because you are bombarding him every day with toxins, he's going to leave something that he's supposed to do for you that's good to compensate. And in the process, you'll become vulnerable. And then cancer steps in faster. Masses steps in faster. No, because your liver ain't no good no more. He can't protect you. So you have the ability to harm you and give you a disease. But if you keep the liver in harmony with the other organ system, like your kidney and your lung and your small and your large intestine and your stomach, that liver produces 1 quart of bile per day, and every minute 1 quart of blood flows through that organ called the liver. If the bile and the blood is contaminated and your liver is overloaded with toxins, your liver can never ever produce good bile. Your liver can never ever filter the blood properly. And then all the cells that's supposed to protect you become mutated or sick and start to give you cancer in your liver and in your lung. Stay this way, man. Good night. And don't forget, Ambrosia number is 718-469-0985. Ask for Ashanti. And I'm going to give Ashanti all the herbs that you need for phase 1 and phase 2. detoxification of your liver. Man, you know why? Because I love my people. You understand? And I'm seeing us dying every day from cancer and total diseases of the liver. You understand? So my job is what God said. Our job is to do what? To help mankind. That is the obligation of each and every one of us, to look out for each other on a regular basis. Blessed love. And don't forget Christy Books, KRISTYBOOKS.biz. I want you to go to ChristyBooks.biz, and I want you to download that phase 1 and phase 2 detoxification program of your liver. And then after 2 months, go back to your doctor with your fatty liver and your high enzyme function and see what he says. And tell him Patrick Dells taught you. Well, blessed love. Good night. All right? Don't forget the number to call for consultation is 888-971-1757. On Angel on Hand. I have lots of love for you. I want to thank you for producing the group. We have a group. And all the people in the group, I want to thank you all for doing my programs. You all are feeling very good. I want to thank you all for passing on the message to somebody else, because each one teach one. And the more people we have into our programs and getting better from diseases, you're going to teach somebody else, man, to do the same way and get them well. Because each one teach one. Blessed love. Give thanks.
Also, one thing you forget. So, when does the program start and for how long? Although you know it's going to be mentioned in the pamphlet, but
Books.
when does it start? Can you just tell them when
All
it
right.
starts?
Your liver don't clean in 2 weeks. Your liver take 90 days to really get rid of everything in your liver. All right? I don't take 90 days because I keep my liver healthy on a regular basis. See what I'm saying? So it's 90 days. So for the program, you're going to be eating your food. You're not going to you're eating your food, but we're going to put some things in the Christy Books program that will teach you how to go through the phase 1 and phase 2 detoxification. Because you can do phase 1. But if you do not do phase 1 properly, it could affect the process of phase 2, which can leave more toxins in your liver, which can harm your tissues and your cells, and also your lung too. And that's the reason why I said to also do that tonight is going to be too long. So we're going to put it in Christy Books. You're going to put the foods that you have to use to increase phase 2, and we're going to put the foods you're going to have to use to help with liver detoxification with the herbs in ChristyBooks.biz. And all the herbs, not much herbs, about maybe seven different herbs that you can use. But all these things here, you could get it in the regular health food store or the supermarket.
So basically, the program starts when they download the pamphlet.
Right. When you download the pamphlet, people could download it and they could go and follow that program. But you can get the herbs and pick yourself ready, because not much herbs. You're going to get some glutathione. You're going to get some NAC. You're going to get some herbs for the liver. We're going to put it on the Christy Books. And for the phase 1, and then in phase 2, we're going to, you have what the phase 2 is all about already with the ginger. We're going to put that down also, but we're going to use the foods now that help to increase glutathione in the body, so that you can increase the Kupffer cells to fight any disease that you have in your liver, or to protect your liver and to protect the enzymes in your liver. That's the purpose. And once you do that program, ain't no cancer could come in. Ain't no heart disease can come in. Ain't no underactive thyroid could come in. Ain't no adrenal imbalance could come in. Ain't no nothing in your stomach can come in. Ain't nothing in your heart can come in, and your lung can come in, because that liver SWAT team will kill anything that's coming from the air, from the water, and from the foods that we eat, if it is in balance and ready with the SWAT team. See my SWAT team right here?
So basically, how long do they have to do the program for? How long do they do it
3
for?
months.
So 3 months
90
each.
days. 30 is 60 and 30 is 90.
So you're telling them to do the full 90 days. You don't
if
do
they have
it,
bad liver health.
right. You don't do it because you keep a good liver health on a regular and daily basis.
That's right.
So for those with bad liver health who never done the cleanse before,
Yeah.
he's suggesting you do the full 90 days.
Right. And the full 90 days is just that you have food in your house. You have your sorrel, your ginger, your turmeric, all the food that's yellow.
Right.
They're good to help with phase 2. The parsley, the cantaloupe, the watermelons, the grapefruits. They help with phase 2. So in Christy books, we're going to put what you can use for that 3 months program to increase phase 2. Because as I said before, if you don't do phase 1 properly, it could damage the process of phase 2, and it could damage your liver and your lung and your tissues and your cells. And that's the reason why I want to put it down in a pamphlet so you can follow properly. And when you go back to your doctor with any kind of cancer in your liver, any tumor in your liver, they're supposed to go, shrink. We call them Kupffer cells. Increase the macrophages and the SWAT team, and it will kill them off. Let them do that. Let them PhD big doctor man do that. Factual. Because we did it on many occasions. Peace.
Right, so all those of you who are going to do the program, you're going to invite yourself, send an invite to come chat with us, with Patrick, and we're going to invite you. But that is once you're doing the program. That is only if you're going to be on the program. So you're going to be, you're going to send an invite to us, come chat with Patrick in the group, and we're going to accept you once you're going to do this program. So you can stay connected,
Yeah.
and Patrick would guide you along the way on the program.
Yeah, that's what the group is for. All the people in the group are doing programs. We just finished a 40-day program. And we only keep on doing programs because lots of people are dying.
Yes.
Sick. People are dying from all types of diseases. People are coming in with diabetes, high blood pressure, all kind of things, cancer, eye troubles, glaucoma, neuropathy, Lou Gehrig syndrome, you know what I mean, Guillain-Barré syndrome, lupus, all these conditions could be, you don't have to get them. It could be, and it could be reversed if you know what to do. But because we were not taught by the medical system how to do these things, you know what I mean? They don't want to teach you nothing. They want to feed you a fish. I'm telling you, I want to teach you how to fish. I don't want to feed you a fish all the time. I want to teach you how to fish. So when you teach yourself how to fish, you can go and teach somebody else. And teach somebody else. I can't reach everybody in Africa. I can't reach everybody in Jamaica. I can't. But if one person in Jamaica could follow a program and they teach somebody else in St. Catherine, or in Kingston, New Kingston, or in Montego Bay, you know what I'm saying? The word spreads. If somebody in Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa, Uganda, New York, St. Lucia, Trinidad, can listen to the program and follow and feel good and say, I feel good, man. And teach somebody else in Trinidad or Ghana or Uganda or Nigeria. That's good. Because each one teach one. Follow me. That's the key.
Yeah, one more thing.
You ain't hiding nothing.
The program, when you download the program, right? When you purchase the program, right? This program would be like $6. When you download this program, remember you have to download the program. When you buy the program, you have to download it. Some people complaining, sending messages and saying they hadn't received their program because you're not following the steps properly. You have to download after you made the purchase. Okay, after you make the purchase, you read carefully and follow the steps properly. Okay, and that way you would be guided and you would download your program properly. It's a PDF file. We don't have to email anything to you. We don't have to mail anything to you. You download it immediately as you make the purchase, okay? So remember that, people. Please keep that in mind. Too many messages and a few people was asking for a refund and things like that because they didn't receive their stuff, because they didn't know what they were doing. So please be reminded that as you make your little purchase on the website, follow the steps properly and download the PDF file. Okay? Please remember that. It's nothing we have to mail to you in the mail or email. Just download. Okay?
And don't forget the book. We have the book coming up. The book, Christy did a good job on the book. We have the book coming up, Natural Healing of the Body. And we in New York on the 18th of March. Don't forget, you can call 718, I think she booked up already, 718-469-0985. Talk to Trisha and you can make an appointment, although I think it's all booked up already. But call Trisha, 718-469-0985, because I'm not in New York for long. I'm there from the 18th just to go to the editing of the book and get the book organized and released and stuff like that. And then I come back and we go to Antigua. Don't forget, Antigua again is on the 14th of April. We are in Antigua. We're going to link up with the Prime Minister and the Minister of Health to get the people of Antigua healthy. So we in Antigua. We're leaving here on the 10th of April. We're going to spend 5 days in Antigua from the 10th to the 15th of April. We have a big seminar on the 14th of April. We're going to put up the post in a while. And you can live stream if you want to see the program live. Okay. And we have meeting with the Prime Minister, the Minister of Health, so that we can bring good health to the people of Antigua. But we are in New York from the 18th of March to the 27th of March. And then I think we go to Canada, to Scarborough on Kennedy Street. And then we stay there for 2 days and we come back to Grenada. And then we go to Antigua again and we come back again. We're going to Orlando, we're going to the Virgin Islands, we're going to go to Bermuda, we're going to Uganda, we're going to South Africa, and we're going to Ethiopia in September. So Uganda, look out for me. South Africa, look out for me. And Ethiopia, the Most High, boop, look out for me. Ethiopia shall stretch forth her hands to the Jehovah God. Look out for me, Ethiopia, because we're coming in September. Africa.
So yes, people. So the link to the group is Come Chat with Mr. Patrick. Come chat with Mr. Patrick. Just send your invite. Mm-hmm. Just type in Come Chat with Patrick Dells or Mr. Patrick. Just try one of those. I think it's Patrick. It's just Come Chat with Mr. Patrick. Come Chat with Patrick Dells. I mean, either way, whatever you type in, you would see it show up. So just invite the link, just send an invite and we would accept you. But that is once you're going on the program, okay? Give people space who wants to be on the program. If you know you're not on the program, give people a chance who wants to be on the program and who wants to communicate with those who on the program and to communicate with Patrick so he can guide them on the program. And if you know you're not ready to be on a program, just wait till you're ready. Yeah,
because the group is for people who want to do programs. It's not about just chit-chat. We didn't know chit-chat and gossip stuff. We are into programs. Yes. And I want to thank the group, everybody in the group. I mean, you all are so wonderful. Everybody's posting what they're using, the juices they're making. So it's a wonderful thing to be like a family now.
As Angel said, Mr. Patrick Dells. So come chat with Mr. Patrick Dells. You can add that, send an invite to that group. That is the name of it. Come chat with Mr. Patrick Dells. Angel, you have it right.
Yes, Angel on hand will accept you, and she's the coordinator, and she does everything because I know I'm kind of busy. But Angel is like my right hand in terms of the chat group, and she does a wonderful job. Angel, I want to thank you very much. You know we love you, and don't forget the group is very significant because everybody in the group is feeling good. Who have the medication? You know what I mean? It's amazing, and it's only showing people that if you put the body back in balance, you can heal from anything. Because we are from the earth. The earth don't belong to us. We belong to the earth. The earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof, and they that dwell within. So the earth belongs to us. We belong to the earth because when we die, that's where we go. All of us. Rich, poor, white, black, pink, purple, young, old. That's where we go. So we have to go and look to the earth for all the cures. Because that's where the cure is from. That's where it's at. In the earth. Because we are from the earth. So if we are from the earth, that's common sense will tell us that everything we need for this earthly realm is found in the earth among us. In the trees and the leaves and the plants and the fruit and the vegetables, man. That's what it is, man. So what are you looking to put that chemical in your body for? It don't belong to you. It belongs down there. So look for them. You understand? So the group is important, but if you're going to join the group, make sure that you're going to be doing a program.
Yes, make sure you're on that program.
It's important. And then you're going to get involved with this program. Go to christybooks.biz and you call 718-469-0985 and ask for Ashanti and tell Ashanti you want to do the phase 1 and phase 2 detoxification program of the liver, and you're going to feel good.
And feel free, when you're in the chat, feel free to ask Patrick a
You can
question.
ask me anything in the group chat.
Ask him a question.
Post
if you're
what
not
you're doing.
feeling good, if
Yeah.
you're feeling good, show
That's
us
right.
what you're using.
That's right.
Ask him a question. And that is why it's important for those who is on the program to be in there. So they
That's
can
right.
ask questions. They can get help at the moment while they're on the program. Okay?
Yes, that's the reason of the group, so that we can come together
That
and you
is
can
the
ask
purpose.
questions, and then if you're on the program, if you're feeling sick, we will tell you what to do, because a lot of people do the program, they get the feel not used to that. So some people will feel that way, and I will tell them what to do. So that's the reason why the group is important, so we can guide you. Either myself or Angel on Hand can guide you, and you could follow the program properly, and you can feel better. Okay? Don't forget to give thanks and praises to the Most High, Jehovah God. Don't give no praise and no glory to no man on the face of this earth, because we are all imperfect human beings. The only perfect person is the Most High Jehovah God. So give him the glory and all the praise. Amen and amen. A-M-E-N-N-N. Amen and amen. Blessed love.
Yeah. All you gotta do is just go to the group, just type the name in, come chat with Mr. Patrick Delves, and you're supposed to see an invite or send invite request or something like that, and just hit it, and you would be able to send an invite to us, and we would see you, and once you're on the program, we would invite you in, okay? So that is all you have to do.
Bless.
So thanks everybody for watching, and have a wonderful night. I hope everybody journey on this program goes well and ends well.
La, 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 la. La, 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 yeah. Bye.